just southeast of Stanley. And so our strongest hail right now, our heaviest hail, largest hail, is going to be a little over an inch just to the southeast of Stanley. So if you're 14 miles there northwest of Plaza, yeah, you definitely could be seeing some hail here coming on in. And looks like it's, well, it's kind of hard to say exactly. It looks like it's, the hail course stalled a little bit just southeast of Stanley right now. So definitely some hail is possible there, 14 miles west of Plaza. Wind terrible now, hail east Berthold. Yeah, that does not surprise me. These storms are severe. There's a reason they're severe right now, and it does look like, in fact, just in the last second, and this is what I'm worried about here now, it looks like we are getting a bit of an inflow, rear inflow jet kind of kicking on in, and that's really going to enhance the winds. So I'd expect the strongest winds, and actually looks like the heaviest brightest reflectivities are just west of the Air Force Base, and I'm sure that's what's making these storms kind of pick up speed as well. Yeah, Berthold, you guys are getting on the chin. In fact, it looks like there's Berthold, you could expect quite a lot of rain coming up here. These storms are kind of training in behind, so any towns along US 2 right now, west of Minot, could see a lot of rain, anywhere between Minot and back towards the Tioga area. Stanley, you're not out of the woods yet. I know it's probably going to calm down here, but there's more heavy rain just on your heels. Breaking windows, wow, City. Yeah, that does not surprise me. I am really now becoming concerned with the wind in this, and unfortunately, if you have strong winds and just leaving a little bit of hail, it could do some damage. So, yeah, thanks for that report, Cindy. I hope things aren't too terrible right now in Berthold. Well, it's a good question. Let's go ahead and look at the total rainfall just in the last. Man, yeah, there's been a lot of rainfall. You can see here, and this could lead to some quick flooding across the street. We've already picked up well over 4 inches just east of Tioga, back to the southwest of Stanley. A wide swath here of over an inch, and really over 2 inches right now. So I wouldn't be surprised, Sarah, to see some areas of US 2, especially right now between Tioga and Minot, and maybe points just north, getting well over 2, possibly 3 inches of rain, depending where you are. Yeah, at the Air Force Base, right now is where I would be concerned about most with the winds, as it looks like we're getting a bit of a bowing feature right now here. As I play this,
oh my goodness, the hail is big.
The bow. I'm going to take the lightning off real quick here. But you can definitely see this complex just blowing out right there. And so the apex
I don't think it's going to go around us.
It's going to be just to the west of the Air Force Base here. You can see it pushing right out right there. Excuse me for my little arrow, but that is where we're going to see the strongest winds right now. And actually, let me go ahead and constant roar 6 miles north of Tully. Rain has stopped. That is good. Thank you for that report. To get through Minot, you might be in for a little while here. These storms are training back off towards the west.
Okay.
And, I just noticed there's not a severe thunderstorm watch. I'm kind of surprised. I would expect there to be an additional severe thunderstorm watch here coming up. Let's look at velocities real quick here. It's actually going to do storm relative velocities. And I would expect there to be some pretty strong winds just east here. Yeah, I see it 34 meters per second. So you get that's a lot. And we're looking at well over 60 mile per hour winds right now, just to the west of the Air Force Base in Minot. put the reflectivity back on. And not only that, but if we look just to the let's go ahead and put a scope on so we can figure out what the hail's looking like right now. And there is a little bit of hail following us up too. So Carpio, Berthold, you're talking about Berthold, Carpio. Probably just took it on the nose right now. I don't know if anyone's up in Carpio, if they're can let us know. Nothing dangerous besides the hail and the wind right now. But yeah, it's all going to be straight line winds currently with this area. These storms back near Watford City were showing supercell characteristics. Looks like they're kind of losing that right now. So again, I expect the only real problems to be some strong straight line winds and the hail. But these are going to be strong straight line winds. Matthew. Okay, let me see here. Let's go ahead and look at what the size hail. Yeah, my goodness. Okay. This is going to be strongest hail now, right where it's bowing out, over 2 inches in the sky. So it's going to melt a bit on the way down. We're going to be looking at hail over an inch or so with some very strong winds coming on in towards the US 83 corridor here. Right around the Air Force Base is where the most intense part of this is to be right now.
Hey. The dew point's like 65.
We got a, yeah, and they just issued it for 80-mile-per-hour winds now, right, yeah, for, they updated this morning for Renville and Ward County.
Whoa, 80-mile-an-hour winds? Holy junk.
There is going to be some very strong straight line winds in this storm right now coming in towards, really even Minot, just north of Minot. Let's see, the Weather Service saying 5:45 severe thunderstorms located a line from 7 miles southwest of Lansford, 5 miles southwest of the Minot Air Force Base. 80-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-size hail are possible with these. These are going to be very strong. Minot Air Force
Base damage done somewhere.
Coming in right now. Glenburn 605, Minot about 610. So we still have another 15 to 20 minutes for you. Stanley, you've gotten almost 3 inches of rain already. Burlington, yes. Burlington, I'd be curious to see.
We'll catch up on that drought like tonight or today.
Quite strong.
We'll just cancel out that drought tonight.
Let's see here.
Pretty much.
And again, look at the, you can really see the bowing feature just coming out here.
Is that on KX, Jeff?
It's on their Facebook thing because you know they can't ever put anything on TV. I don't know. It might be on TV. Who knows?
The Air Force Base. It looks like it's going to take.
It's on. My GoPro fell behind the couch. I was trying to record the lightning. My GoPro fell behind the couch. Yep. Well, I suppose. I was trying to record the lightning. Yeah. Thought it fell when you fall behind the couch, but it didn't.
Yeah, and the other problem is that we could see some flash flooding across the roadways. So be very careful if you have to get out and drive around. Flash flooding, number one killer here.
I just had a feeling that would happen. Yeah.
I have no reports from the Tioga area right now, but it does look like Tioga is in the clear. Haven't seen any hail in Burlington yet. Okay, thank you, Brandy, so much for that. Constant hail in Deluxe right now. Yeah, you should. I think the lax. I think you should be winding down here pretty soon. Oh, I'm sorry. Not the lax. Not winding down soon. My apologies. I was thinking about something else. The lax. You're going to be looking at hail and torrential rain here for a little while. Very welcome, Nathan. Lake Metagoshi area, yeah, we are seeing quite an area of thunderstorms from just west of Lake Metagoshi back out towards north of Mohawk.
Someone's jumping on me. Get something.
There could be some more development towards the east, and you can probably expect some heavy downpours and a good amount of lightning here in the next. Well, you might get some heavy downpours here in about next few minutes or so, but nothing severe for you. Yeah, you're very good. You hit your Tioga, it's full. That does not surprise me. The heaviest rain for Tioga is over with. You're going to be winding down from here on out. Again, the strongest part of that severe part of the storm is going to be just to the north of Minot. Haven't any. Yes, thank you. Just lost power north of Wildwood Gulf, of course. And yeah, that's going to be a thing with these storms too. I would not be surprised to see places losing power. There's a lot of wind in these storms right now. So just around Burlington lost power. That doesn't surprise me. Started to pick up in North Minot, yeah.
Really bad stuff just north of town.
Pretty strong here in the
base has got to be getting rattled.
Pea-sized hill north or south of Berthold. Yep, that doesn't surprise me.
I don't have my handheld.
Let's go. I'm going to zoom on out, do a big scope here, and kind of get an idea of where the biggest hill is right now. You can see that, yeah, there's the hail.
I doubt there's much going on. There's no real. It's just gonna be wind and maybe some hail.
Hail is gonna be just to the northeast now.
Probably just wind, mainly and rain.
Essentially, if you drew a line from Berthold to the Air Force Base, that's where the largest.
This is more of a Boeing thing right now, Bow Echo type thing.
So that's not necessarily a good thing. That can cause some damage. I heard somebody mention reports of some hail doing damage on breaking windows and such. Hail on base, yep, here it comes. It is going to start coming down pretty good right now here. Batten down the hatches at the Air Force Base. Belcourt, we're talking about Belcourt. You are still a little ways away here. Might hear some thunder way off in the distance. Peace Garden there, by the International Peace Garden, Dunseith. Your whole area, you're going to get some rain, you're going to hear some thunder, but the heaviest is still off towards your west.
"90 minutes to start raining."
Yeah, 1.3 inches of rain as of 5:30 in Stanley. Okay. Thank you so much, Jim, for that report. I'm going to pass this along to the Weather Service. Appreciate that very much. Dime-sized hail. Okay, we got dime-sized hail, constant lighting on base. Yeah, it's probably pretty intense right now at the Air Force Base, I would imagine. Yeah, Minot, you're about to take it on the nose here in Minot. Let's go ahead. I'm going to put a scope on this because I want to see what kind of hail we're looking at coming in towards Minot. And it looks like the hail core might be growing just a little bit. The good news for the Air Force Base, looks like the hail core kind of came down just a little bit. Minot, the hail is still back to your west, but there are maybe some dimes in there. Could be growing. Oh, thanks, Jim. Okay, well, I guess they're doubling it, I guess. Getting double reports, but I appreciate the report. Okay, looks like this.
I got 9.7 on now.
What was that?
Got 9.7 here on.
Yeah, Air Force Base probably getting some wind-driven hail right now. Dunseith area, again, you are looking at maybe the next few hours or so. Dunseith, Belcourt, up towards Peace Garden. Yeah, you guys still in the clear right now. Some thunderstorms off to your west. They are not. Those thunderstorms are kind of moving to the north. So, folks, Belcourt, Dunseith, Rolla, you guys still have a few hours to go, possibly before you see any storms. Hailing in Berthold again. Yeah, in fact, in Berthold, you got to. I mean, these storms are kind of training. Look at Stanley. I mean, Stanley is going to get another round here of heavy rain and storms. Yeah, Mohall.
Wow, look at these clouds, these lower level clouds. Boy, they are moving.
Here, so, Mohall, it should wind down here in just a little bit. And make sure you take care of those kitties. I only give my cat, I give my cats cat food and dry food as well. Anyway, getting pretty windy by the Walmart in Minot. Yes, Minot, you are going to see some strong winds and some big hail pretty soon. And these
Whoa!
definitely picked up some speed here.
Hello. First real severe weather storm we've had all season.
Oh my goodness. Looks like the hail core really picked up quickly just south of Berthold.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of out in rural area right now. It looks like it's south of Berthold, but that hail core definitely picked up quite a bit.
And the hail core is coming to Minot. It's pretty much falling apart. So it's probably lost it. That's probably the good thing.
No, a lot going on near the Dunseith Peace Garden. We will certainly keep you updated with that. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate that. Velva, okay, so we go ahead and look at Velva for you. Okay, you were just saying, yeah, so Velva, you are going to be still a little ways out here, but well, with any luck, the storms will skip just to your north. But if the storms Velva,
so much wind behind some of the stuff are
like the strongest parts,
blow it out and separate the storm.
Let's call it about 45 minutes or so. 45 minutes for Velva. Yeah, that's gonna, Abby. That's gonna be turbulence out of the bottom of these clouds. Those aren't funnels. I know that they're scary-looking clouds. There's gonna be a lot of scud underneath these clouds. There's a lot of cold air pushing on in, and that's gonna really roil up the atmosphere. So you're gonna see a lot of dark rolling clouds, and they are kind of unnerving. But there won't be any funnel clouds right now in Minot. So just so you know, Abby, so you don't have to be too scared about that. But
yeah, there's a lot of scud. There's a lot of scud for sure there.
Starting to get kind of concerned
no
now
funnels,
with this
though.
hail core just really picked up just southeast of Berthold, and it is tracking well towards Minot right now.
Starting to rain.
You're in the rain.
No. No wind.
Darby, the hail core, yeah, just west. It looks like it's moving east-northeast. Stanley Airport again. Yeah, getting pea-sized hail. Thank you. We are watching for, of course, we're watching for tornadoes, Linda, right now. There is
None.
no tornado warnings right now, but we are watching. I'm really watching this area that's developing just to the southwest here of Minot. It is becoming concerning to me a little bit. I have two areas right now watching.
Oh,
the
cool.
area of wind that just came through the Minot Air Force Base. Some very strong winds there. And then this area just to the southeast of Berthold. I'm going to just check out a few things here. I am seeing signs of a little bit of rotation in the system, or in this particular storm.
It doesn't mean any storm or anything.
Definitely a pretty strong storm, really kind of coming through Minot right now, and right on the nose. So
This is to put the rest of all these people to say, oh, it'll go around us, it'll go around us, it'll go around us.
If you have a car that's can go in a garage, it might not be the worst idea to put it in there right now. Yeah,
No,
of course,
sorry,
you guys
not
are
that lucky.
thunder off in the distance right now. Still, nothing is imminent for you. A lot of rain.
What do you mean it's going to wind and
flash
rain?
flooding potential for Minot back towards the west
Hell
through
no,
Stanley.
it's good.
The strongest wind area then just passed through the Air Force Base, and really kind of concerned with the hail west of Minot right now. Angela, thank you so much. Yeah, Williston, you are good to go for the night.
That's probably power.
Yeah, could be some hail coming in to Minot right now. Let me go ahead and check this out again.
No, just a lot of wind and rain.
Yeah, you can see that hail core. It's kind of hard to tell right now, but it does look like the main area of hail is just south of Berthold. But there is some very strong winds and so a lot of rain coming into Minot here very, very soon.
Right now.
Looks like maybe up to 2 inches right now in that hail core west-southwest of Minot. Maybe about 1.5 inches, actually. Let me go ahead and say so. Looking at possible, we're pushing ping pong. Yeah, the rain's crazy there. Beaver Creek Estates. I believe that's close to Minot. precipitation will get worse to Towner. No, give me 1 second here. I will let you know.
Oh, of course, they're even dropping.
I think you're okay right now in Towner. Just expect some pretty strong wind. And it's still a little ways for you. Let me put on a scope here. In fact, let me do this. I'm gonna try and figure out exactly this whole area kind of gusting on out right now. Let's go ahead and put a tracker on this, on the leading edge, and bring it out. It's moving. Oh, we gotta zoom on out here. So let's put it to the east at about 40 miles per hour. So here we go. No, 40 minutes, rugby 75 minutes, can do. A little over 2 hours, that's a little ways away. But looks like Towner, you still have
Say it works.
The National Weather Service in Bismarck has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for East Central Ward County in North Central North Dakota, Central Bottineau County in North Central North Dakota, Southeastern Renville County in North Central North Dakota, Northern McHenry County in North Central North Dakota until 7:50 a.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:09 a.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 4 miles north of Maxbass to near Deering to 6 miles south of Minot, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 70 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Severe thunderstorms will be near Deering around 6:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Surrey around 6:20 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Granville and Newburgh around 6:25 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Denby around 6:40 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Bottineau and Towner around 6:50 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by these severe thunderstorms include Carberry, Russell, Logan, Wolseth, Norwich, Bantry, Omimi, Gardena, Berwick, and Ekman. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Torrential rainfall is occurring with these storms and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:30 a.m. Central Daylight Time for East Central Ward and Southeastern Renville counties. At 6:01 a.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 5 miles northwest of Glenburn to 5 miles southeast of Minot Air Force Base to 4 miles southwest of Minot, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 70 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. These severe storms will be near Glenburn around 6:05 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Surrey around 6:20 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by these severe thunderstorms include Walseth and Logan. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Intense thunder. Weather radio off.
Yeah, these are some pretty intense storms going on right now. I'm going to check the hail again with these. It looks like maybe the most intense area is just to the northeast of Minot. These storms do have a tendency to kind of reform and kind of evolve as they move. But yeah, now it looks like the heavy snow core is just to the northeast of Minot. Looks like hail, an inch and a half hail possible just northeast of Minot, and that will be wind driven as well, which makes it all the more damaging. Whoop, did not mean to do that. Sorry. But you can really see the winds here can see the whole line of storms kind of bowing out. This area, Deering, Upham, and then maybe even Towner down the road here, could see some pretty strong winds. Yep. The hail will be just north of Minot. Cat is on top of me, hopefully without the claws out, Linda. Raining again in Burlington. Yeah, Burlington. You're gonna be seeing quite a lot of rain here for a little while, and you can see there are storms behind them too, and they have kind of an easterly trajectory. So that's going to be my next concern. Is once you're done with the strong winds and then hail, you're going to be looking at a lot of rain falling. Stanley, we've had a report of quite a lot of water falling. Yeah, go get yourself an egg sandwich. That sounds good, to be honest. Yeah, the lightning is intense in this right now. I mean, you can see all the flashes of lightning with this. These are some serious storms going on right now. Okay, just got a new mesoscale discussion. This is what the Storm Prediction Center issues. When they talk about potential for a new watch. It does look like we'll see a new thunderstorm watch.
We're getting small hail.
Occurring. And it will probably be east of Minot for our northern county. So I know a lot of you asking about the Peace Garden area there, Belcourt, Rolla. I'm pretty sure here a new severe thunderstorm watch will be coming for you. And so the mesoscale discussion, I'm reading here a technical thing from the Weather Service.
Storm Prediction Center.
Kind of agrees with what some of our model data has been saying, is that eventually this complex of storms may take and turn to the right. So it kind of looks like they're moving due east right now, but eventually they might start moving southeast. So places like Harvey, Carrington, Devil's Lake area, maybe under the gun later on this morning. But we'll watch. Newtown, you are getting the worst of it right now, and actually just bringing that up. Looks like a pretty strong storm just to your north right now, but Newtown, you are looking like you're just about to clear it, although you could see some heavy rain and some hail in here just a little bit, potentially no problem. Danny, I'm sorry, you will see some storms here over the next few hours, and then they will clear out later this morning. Could be some more storms forming this afternoon. We're going to have another wave of storms developing possibly later this afternoon. And we now have an aerial flood advisory. Okay, now we've been talking about this. We now do have a flood advisory for Montreal County. They have received quite a lot of rain in the past few hours. So this is going to be an urban and small stream flood advisory for northwestern Montreal County. We've got rain from 2 to 4 inches. It's going to be from about Ross to Stanley, right after Losswood. Still could see an additional 1 inch of rain, so we are becoming concerned with aerial floods. So bonding on the roadway there, be careful if you have to drive out to that area. Garrison, no, you are actually looking like you're in the clear.
don't think so. I think this is going to take care of most of the moisture that's in the atmosphere. I don't think we're going to have much later.
Besides Hill and Pinkertons, yeah. It's probably hailing right now. In Minot, there's probably a little bit of small hail, especially just on the north side of Minot.
The south side too.
And it does look like there is more hail coming in. It's not particularly large hail that's coming in just to the north of Minot. That doesn't mean that it can't increase in size as it does with Minot. But yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of hail falling right now. Plenty of pea-sized hail, especially in Minot. Yeah, pea-sized hail downtown. Thanks, Darby. Power out in Surrey. Yeah, it sounds like we're getting a lot of reports right now of power out. And that doesn't surprise me at all. We have certainly reports of
Soft grid out there.
some strong winds.
K0AJW repeater.
This, especially if you live anywhere right now, if you're watching this and you live anywhere from US 2 up towards the Canadian border, you be prepared for some pretty strong winds here as this segment bows out. As it moves off towards the east at about 40 miles per hour. So Bondo at about 30 minutes. Rugby, a little less than an hour. Belcourt, talking about Belcourt, maybe a little bit over an hour. We could see some serious strong winds with the storm. I know a lot going on right now towards the Peace Garden there, Rollettes, and the Belcourt area. So you are in line for this within the next hour or so. Wind is calm in Burlington. That is good news. Maybe seeing a little bit of a respite here for a bit. But I tell you this. This storm keeps persisting. You can see some additional development back towards the west of Minot. Minot, you are not done. You're not done at all. Looks like there's another storm or another area of significant weather coming in. I'm sure it will. I don't, it's really hard to see where the jobs go. I don't think we're going to get that. Good, Lumber, that is good news. That's good news. Sawyer, let's go ahead. Check for you. Southeast of Minot, might go a little bit over there. Maybe just here north. Maybe. It's going to be really close. Sawyer, in fact, you might get a little bit here. It's just off to your north. You might get a glancing blow here in the next 30 minutes or so, so stay alert for that. Lost power, but yeah, hearing a lot of reports of losing power in Burlington and Berthold and the Air Force Base area, and that doesn't surprise me with the wind that came through. My goodness, yeah, Kimberly. So it's scary. Hail, southwest Minot, yep.
Just pea-sized stuff though. All in all, I think we really dodged a lot of the big stuff.
And just kind of looking at some of the models real quickly here that are coming on in for later today. Definitely looks like we'll see where we have a good chance of seeing more storm development today, perhaps a little further south.
Yeah.
A lot will depend on what these storms ultimately do. towards Minot. Yep, that doesn't seem. Yeah, you guys are going to see a lot of turbulence up in the sky in Minot and surrounding areas. Nothing tornadic right now, but there's a lot of cold air kind of cooling on in. And, you'll see a lot of the sky kind of boiling up. You'll see some scary clouds for sure. Is that in the morning or in the yeah, and the green sky, if you see green sky, that's because there's hail in that sky. That sky turns green because of the ice and the hail way up in the atmosphere. So, the greener the sky, a lot of reports of hail now coming in Minot. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the hail around. Looks like the hail might be winding down in Minot here, at least for a little while. There is more hail back towards the west-southwest. We'll have to see if that stays together. But it does look like the hail is kind of weakened a little bit. I think the main concern right now is this wind. We've already had a lot of reports of power outages, especially just to the northwest of Minot, Burlington, Berthold, and these storms are packing some serious wind as they move off towards the east. Did I say this evening? This night? I'm sorry, Brandon. Oh, it's this morning. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'm not sure where your tea time is, but where your golf is. I know they lost power to one of the golf courses apparently just north of Burlington.
I think you wanted to cancel those plans. Thanks for a couple hours. Yellow green skies base, yeah. Looks like the Air Force Base might be have the worst of it have gone through. Still going to get a lot of rain, but I believe the hail threat's gone. If you're seeing those, red skies are windy. If you see green skies, probably off towards your east, I would imagine. Yeah, it's been busy. Sleep has been a little hard to come by as of late, but that's okay. Just kind of look at our sky cams. You can see such a difference between Bismarck right now and Williston, and Minot looks like pitch black in Minot right now. It's pretty amazing. Well, okay, Minot's, let's go ahead and look at this. You do have more storms rolling on it from the west. You can see this whole complex of storms all the way back 60 miles or so. I'm assuming they're moving at about 40 miles. The rain in Minot almost 2 hours or so. So, hoping we can clear this out of Minot by about 8:30 this morning. Of course, yeah, no worries. Power's out in Deering. Does not surprise me. Thanks for the reports. Yeah, Minot. My goodness, Minot. You're going to be seeing. You've had the hail. You've had the wind. You might be dealing with aerial flooding here in the next few hours or so. And as I loop this, I'm going to loop this, and you can really see that these storms are just training east, right down to us too right now. So we're going to get up a lot of water here. Yeah, our drought's gonna be over with.
Why not? Okay, yeah, and our attention now is going to turn towards Lake Minnegoshi area and Botno. We're going to start to see the wind movement for you. Botno is under that severe thunderstorm warning, and it does look like those winds will be quite strong. It looks like we're already seeing some thunderstorms there. Lake Minnegoshi, I would not be on the lake, that's for sure.
25 minutes or so, you can see those really strong winds. Lake Megoshi, probably about the same, maybe about 30 minutes or so. Peace Garden, I know there's some events going on there, 45 minutes to an hour or so. Thanks, guys, appreciate it. Granville, let me look to see. Yeah, Granville, you are Denby, Granville, Towner. You guys are kind of in line here. Granville, yeah, expect hail, a lot of rain, and some strong winds coming up. Right, probably picking up in the next few minutes for Granville. I don't know what Highway 2 did for this storm, but apparently it likes Highway 2 because it is attaching itself right along Highway 2 there, coming right on down. It's starting to pick up again. Yeah, and in fact, you can see there's another area of heavy rain coming into Minot right now. So
K0AKW repeater.
some more hail moving in, some smaller hail. I think you've seen the strongest of your winds, but the hail can still be in there, and also just a lot of water falling. The main wind threat is going to shift off towards the east now. So again, the main wind threat will be north, pretty much US 2 and north up towards the Canadian border. Winds picking up Dunseith. Yeah, well, you're still a little ways out from the real mainland here. And you can really see the green, where the greens and the reds meet here. That's where our main wind is going to be. So anyway, Granville we just talked about, anywhere up to the Canadian border. We're going to be looking at some strong winds. So we're looking at Botno, honestly, probably more like 30 minutes. Rugby, probably a little less than an hour now. And Rolla, maybe an hour and a half or so. Yep. You're going to be in it for a little while. Grand Forks, it actually looks like possibly the whole complex may move off towards the southeast. So I was kind of looking at the new model data trying to figure out. Although Grand Forks probably will get some a little bit, but that won't be until maybe early this afternoon when this storm complex finally gets there. And there will be, it looks like there's a good chance of redevelopment in possibly even central North Dakota with these storms. It's spooky purple. It's called Purple Haze, Darby. That really is just kind of the radar pulling tricks up your sleeve. Pulling tricks up its sleeve. Yeah, the dreaded Purple Haze. It's harmless, I promise. Botno, yeah, Botno, you're going to be looking at some strong winds coming in. Maybe in the next, you're going to see some heavy rain coming in soon, but the real strong winds may be in the next 20 to 30 minutes or so, maybe 15 to 30 minutes at some point. Yeah, it's going to be easy too. Alright. Yeah, okay, we just got to record the Air Force Base getting a wind report of 60 miles per hour. So that's pretty impressive. It might be this one. So 60 miles per hour is pretty strong. The severe thunderstorm warning has been canceled for Renville County. So Renville County, you are in the clear. Still though, a severe thunderstorm warning for Botno, Lake Henry, and Ward counties as this complex gets pushed through. How far south is the storm going? Well, right now it's looks like staying north of the lake, Lake Sakakawea, anywhere north of the line, basically from Newtown east towards, let's call it, Plaza, north of Max, Rice Lake, Drake. That's where it's staying north of right now. However, it would not surprise me to see this complex shift a little bit to the southeast over the next hour or so. Any hail reports? Yeah, hail reports could be up towards Botno pretty soon here. It's going to be wind-driven hail as well. maybe dime-sized hail up to quarters. McCluskey, you're in the clear right now. I'm not too concerned about McCluskey. It's going to be out to the southeast. Yes, Connie, there is an energy drink called Bang called Purple Haze, and I actually think that is my favorite one. It kind of tastes like grape soda, which I absolutely do love. Yeah. It's an interesting theory. Denby, I know there were questions about Denby earlier. You might be seeing some pretty strong winds here. So Towner, excuse me, I'm sorry. Makes me laugh. Yeah, purple haze bag flavors is the best. Black cherries and Phil second, I would say. I feel like I could use one right now. Let's see here. Yes, I can. Let's go ahead and put this in. This is the loop, and it really gives you a good idea of where the winds, the strongest winds are going to be. Right on the leading edge there, where it's kind of bowing out. So south of Mondo, basically, let's call it the Canadian border, south of the Canadian border to anywhere in the U.S. too. So Rugby, that's where we're seeing the strongest winds right now with this thing. Yeah, Jimmy Henderson. Donnybrook, I thought you were in a clear. Let's see here. I think you are in the clear. Is the one in there? Yeah, Donnybrook, you're in the clear. You're gonna hear a lot. You're gonna hear a lot of continuous thunder, but it looks like it's gonna stay just to your south. All right. Yep. Thanks for the report, Jonathan. That's not surprising at all. A lot of rain falling here in Minot, and there's going to be a lot more behind us as well. So flooding is going to be an issue. Don't drive through flooded roadways. At best, it'll ruin your car. Trust me, from personal experience. At worst, it'll carry you away, and they'll find you a few days later. So don't drive through flooded roads. Okay.
If you have to drive through flooded roads, try to stay in the center.
I am going to, I'm going to take a nap for sure.
Drive slowly.
A nap, and then I'm going to get up just in time for the new development
Judge,
later this afternoon. So, all good. I am happy to keep an eye on things for you guys. I am going to take a quick break here, but I will be right back. I'm going to get a little bit of water, and I will be right back, guys. So, again, just going to say U.S. to north up towards the Canadian border, anywhere east of the line, basically from Botno to the west of Rugby there. We're going to be looking at some strong winds coming on in. Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of scary looking clouds with these storms, especially on the leading edge of these winds. You're going to see a lot of turbulence, a lot of the atmosphere is going to be really boiling around, so it will be very dark. Yeah, guys, okay, I will be right back in just a few minutes. Thanks a lot.
0AKW repeater.
That's the hail threat's pretty much over for us.
So you can see here, this is where the new severe thunderstorm watch has been issued. Pretty much extends up into Canada. So a line from basically Bottineau, Lake Metagoshi area south to Strasbourg, just west of Harvey, and then areas to the east and southeast of Devil's Lake, and then all the way out to the Red River Valley, Fargo, and Grand Forks later on. This is going to be until 2 o'clock this afternoon. So this complex of storms will move through northeastern North Dakota through the late morning and towards the early afternoon. Power's out in Surrey. Yeah, I've heard a lot of reports of power out, especially just to the northwest of Minot. And again, doesn't surprise me now. This storm, these winds are packing a punch. Coming into Bottineau right now. So here we go. This is kind of my main concern. Looks like the most of the hail and wind is kind of weakening. Good news for Minot towards west. However, there is torrential rainfall going on right now. We could be talking about some flooding issues on the roads in Minot back out towards Stanley still. No tornado activity right now. There will be an outside chance for tornadic activity later this afternoon, so we'll watch. Yeah, it's going to stay right with Highway 2. But the area, the strongest winds are still looking like just north of Highway 2 here, between Highway 2 and the Canadian border. Butte. Yeah, I was up in Montana earlier, well, yesterday. Tornadoes basically have to happen in individual supercells. So those usually occur when the storms first form and then they merge. So usually when you have a big cluster of storms like this, you won't have as much.
Well, we've gotten 1.06 inches so far.
For later this afternoon when the storms form.
It's the most we've gotten this year.
Looking at Butte, yes, Butte. Just east of Rousseau, Butte. It's going to be close. You may see a few sprinkles, but right now this complex is staying just to the north. I am expecting it to make a bit of a right turn here, so it's not another question that you could see. Darren, you could see a little bit of rain and storms maybe in a little while, but as of right now, no. Lucas, you're very welcome. Okay, we have a new severe thunderstorm warning now, and this is going to be in this area that we've been watching. Okay, it's going to be for Bottineau, Pierce, Rolette counties. Winds stopped. Yeah, Minot, I think you are over the worst. It will be raining for a little while, however, in Minot. Already over an inch reported. My goodness, thanks, Jeff, for that report. Yeah, a lot of rain. I think the hail is pretty much done in Minot for now. We'll keep an eye on it, but I think we're good for for the hail. Rolette County, you are now under a severe thunderstorm warning, and yes, there could be hail with this. Jen, let's go ahead. I'm going to read off this new warning right now. Let's see here. Okay, so we have a warning that was issued for southeastern Bottineau County, Pierce County, and Rolette counties. This is going to be until 7:45. So we have the potential for 70-mile-per-hour winds and up to quarter-size hail. Severe thunderstorms will be near Barton about 7 o'clock in the morning, so that's about 10 minutes. Rugby and Dunseith, I know we've had some questions about those places. That will be at 7:10, so in about 20 minutes. Rolette and Balta about 7:20. Wolford and Belcourt about 7:25. Rolla about 7:35. Other locations include Nansen, Silva, Shell Valley, Agate, Thorne, Milo, and Overley. I apologize if I butchered any of those names. Again, a severe thunderstorm warning. Sheila's Lake Sakakawea looks like it's staying dry this morning. Lake Metagoshi, Bottineau, heads up. Metagoshi, heads up. Again, severe thunderstorm warning now for southeastern Bottineau County, Pierce County, Rolette County. It's going to be until 7:45. Possible 70-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-size hail. Again, storms will be near Barton at 7. Rugby and Dunseith about 7:10 in the morning. Rolette, Balta 7:20. Wolford, Belcourt about 7:25. And Rolla about 7:35. These storms are moving to the east at 50 miles per hour now, so they continue to pick up steam. These winds are going to be significant, and it doesn't, even if the hail is only quarter size, if they're wind driven, they can do a little bit of damage. No power in Upham. Yeah, lots of reports of no power. There's a lot of power outages out there this morning. Okay, let's go ahead and put this tracker on. I'm going to shift this just to the south a bit. So, again, we'll go through this rugby in about 20 minutes or so. We could be looking at the leading edge of the heavy rain and wind. Rolla, about 38 minutes. And then we did have a question about Devil's Lake, maybe about in an hour and a half, a little over an hour and a half now for you. So, yeah, Rolla 30 minutes, and then we get to places like Roulette, maybe 20 minutes here or so. Dunseith, now you have about 15 minutes. Minot, it looks primarily just rain. It looks like the main area of hail is now moved away. In fact, I don't really see too many big areas of hail. I see a lot of wind, especially now where this new severe thunderstorm warning is. So let's go ahead and look at the hail. We'll put a scope on there. Yeah, you can really see it. Still a little bit of a hail core back towards Newtown there and south of Stanley, but the main area of hail right just southwest of Botno there. Let's go ahead and zoom in on that area. This is our main hail area right now, just to the west of Towner, past Upham now, Willow City, Botno. That is where we're looking at the biggest hail. In fact, the largest hail core is going to be just to the west of Towner, it looks like. Maybe a little over an inch hail coming in towards Towner. So if you live in Towner, expect some hail, and it will be wind driven, which does make it worse. Yeah, Belcourt's, you're looking at now Belcourt maybe in the next, I'd say 30 minutes or so. Yeah, Towner, you're going to get it here real soon. It's going to be windy, and there could be some quarter-size hail in there. So Towner, batten down the hatches. Probably best to avoid windows and such because it is about to come through, and there have been reports of a little bit of window damage with some of these storms when they came through a few hours ago. Again, we're watching these storms move off towards the east. Looks like Botno now under the gun. Lake Metagoshi, do not be on the lake there. Peace Garden area there. There will be some storms, although it looks like the strongest maybe just to your south. You might scoot just to the north of those. Roulette, you're going to be under the gun here. Rolla, maybe 45 minutes or so to an hour. And then after that, we'll be looking at places further east. Yeah, Dunseith in the next 20 minutes or so, guys. So, Dew Point, yeah. That's going to be the other fun thing, the temperatures today. In fact, Minot, you're not going to get, we were talking about this, Tom and I were discussing this a little while ago. We were saying that the temperatures might not be as hot in Minot just because there's going to be a lot of cloud clutter hanging around from some of these storms that do come through. But down in Bismarck, where there's not going to be much in the way of cloud cover, my goodness, you're going to be looking at some hot temperatures tonight or this afternoon. Heavy rain, Botno, yes. Peace Garden, you're going to be looking at some heavy rain, some thunder. It looks like the strongest winds and hail might just scoot to your south. That being said, it's going to be a lot of lightning, and there could also be some strong winds. So Peace Guard wouldn't mess around with these storms, but it looks like the strongest wind just to your south. Maybe the strongest winds starting to move right now in towards Botno. Dunseith and Roulette, you're going to be up next here soon. Towner, probably getting some strong winds soon. Rugby, pretty soon here as well. Denby, yeah, Denby, you are getting it on the nose right now. 1 inch of rain in 15 minutes. That is some heavy, heavy rain coming down. Thanks for that report, Ken. Thunder is rolling. Yes, it certainly is. Let's throw something up here real quick. Nickel-sized hail at White Earth Bay. Okay. Back towards the west there still. that's that storm just northwest of Newtown. Not severe, but well, you're cleared out now, but still storm. I mean, it's not severe, but it is still quite strong. There just to the northeast of Newtown. But Newtown, Stanley, it looks like you guys are done now. The back edge of these storms is going to be east now of Stanley and Newtown. Yeah, I'm sure the clouds are looking pretty crazy right now. Beautiful out now, yeah. Yeah, once these storms pass, it'll actually probably turn into a nice day, to be honest with you. It still might be pretty muggy out there, but the clouds might keep the temperatures down up towards the north. And we have a new severe thunderstorm watch. And this is actually going to